Hello everybody, welcome back to part 6 of our HTML tutorial for beginners. Today we're going to go over style tag. Style tag will make our website, our programming look so much more clean when you actually see the code for our website. The style tag, as you can tell, is for CSS. You can tell because it's style. So we're going to go over style tag in the most simple way as possible because I don't want to get confused on this, because this will make a step for making our lives so much easier. Not last time, I believe in one of the parts we did our header tag. What we're going to do now is we're going to put our style tag in there. So to do a style tag, we just do style. And now we're going to create the class for the style. We're going to actually create CSS classes so that we can just call the class in our website, so we don't have to type in all of this out every time we want to call the class. So first we're going to do hey. And now we're going to have to do a opening brace. And you may have this error here. That's fine. But we shouldn't use head. Let's try header. We should also use header because that's the class. So let's just try top. Top's fine. Is it really not? Oh, header, I'm fine. Oh, sorry. And read what it said. So now we're going to put in our styles. So all we're going to do here is just copy that. And you're like, wait, what? So why am I doing that? Because now we can just get rid of that. Did I get that all? Why is it looking like I get it all? Oh, it's just we're going to do style. Yep, never mind. So we just created our first ever class. Some people like to do where we do this so it's more organized. To me, it doesn't really matter, but this looks a little bit more clean to me because it's less to read all in one line. So we just created one class. That's for our header. And we're going to probably call it later. Actually, no, sorry, now. I'll show you. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to do division, and we're just going to class equals header. As you can see here, we have the same result as our normal one. And it looks a whole lot cleaner in our actual HTML. When we have longer ones like this, it's going to look a lot better. So now we're going to do box. Oh, we'll do content, because that's most of our content is in this one right here. Content, we're going to do our opening brace. Remember to put the closing brace or else it will not work. You have to do dot because you're just naming it. So remember to dot. And we're just going to do, again, copy all of this. No quotation marks. I don't know if you realize that. We don't want quotation marks in our class. So let's just get rid of that. Not all of that. Let's just delete all of that. Make sure you put the closing tag. Closing one out. And let's just do another one of these so we can have we can see what we're doing here. So now we have that out of the way. We need to call the class. Class equals content. As you can see here, same results. But this class content looks a lot more clean than having all of that there. The reason why I didn't show you this first, because you have to understand how CSS works, and then we go into making classes to make our lives a whole lot easier. Next up, we're going to do an image. So we are image box, so what's called image. Again, all up to you. If you want to follow along with me, it's easy. So you do you though. We're going to copy it again. And with CSS, it doesn't matter which order you choose. You can, no quotation marks. You can put color in the front. You can put border on the front. It doesn't really matter. But for my sake, we're going to put border on the front, because we're doing that for the other ones. So now we have image. Let's just delete all of this junk. Look at that. That's all nasty. Let's just put class equals image. And this is what we do before I refresh it. And look at that. I just lost it. It's the same thing. Whoa, but that looks a lot cleaner. Now we have our footer, so let's just name it .foot. And let's just copy all of that. Again, does not matter which order it is, but in my case, we're going to put border at the top. Remember to put this at the end. I still can't think of the name of it. I don't know why. I'm actually recording this all at the same time, so it's not another day. Let me just look this up right now. I need to figure out what it's called. Semicolon. A semicolon at the end. Gosh. Put a semicolon in the end and makes it a lot easier. So let's just not put two semicolons there. Again, semicolon. So that it works. And let's just delete all this junk. Or actually put this on the top division so I can show you what we do. Let's do class equals foot. And this is here what it looks like before we refresh it. And we refresh it. There you go. Why is it different? You may ask, is because of what we did here. Let's actually call this class in here and see if that changed anything. So this here, we refresh it, and there we go. Since we did paragraph, it looks different, but we're going to keep in the paragraph tag because I think it looks a little better. And now, why should I do class? Because this is still work, right? Well, because we could do like something like this. If I want to call another style, or I'm using multiple styles in the same website. Oh, that's not good because the height's messed up. That's actually fair. That's not a good idea. But as you can see here, we can actually call class on multiple things. So you don't have to type out all of that every time you type it in, especially for longer websites and where you have multiple things. So let's actually call in the image. An image, we might want to actually put a height. Let's just try 300 px. Not enough. 100 px. Too much. I have the website on the side, so that's all I know. As you can see here, now we have. This looks a whole lot better than what we had before. But as you can see here, this is in the same class as image. And instead of going to type all of that out and on again, we can just say, I don't want that there. Let's just put our content there. And now we're back to what we wanted. So we didn't really add too much to our website here, but you learned something that makes life a whole ton easier. By now, I hope you understand how CSS is. If it does not make sense to you, I will actually make a video if someone wants. I can make just a separate video just for CSS. If you want that, please leave that request in the comments below, because CSS is a very important part of what we are going to do in the future. Actually, I realized I forgot to switch that. Switch to part 6. Whoops. This is part 6, is it not? So that's going to be the end of this video. We had a little bit longer one last time, so let's cut it short. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Catch you guys on the flip side.